Welcome back, everybody. It's Miss Sierra. Today is a pretty special day because this is our last week of Camp Challenge. So we're going to be doing a really fun arts and crafts project today. One of my favorite movies is Finding Nemo, and I assume a lot of you have probably seen this movie before too. It's a really good movie with a lot of important messages in it, and we are going to be making a fun little painting about that today. Our painting is...
Let's get started. Get your canvas out of your bag and your paintbrushes and paint. The first thing we're going to do is paint our background, which is going to be the water. You're going to mix your blue with a little bit of white paint together to get this color ultimately. This is the color that you're going for. It doesn't have to be exact, but just make sure it's like a light blue to make it look like water. And now we're just going to paint our background. Okay, now you're going to just let this dry for about 5 to 10 minutes. It dries pretty quick and it probably won't take that long, but just let it dry before we move on to our next step. Okay, now that our paint's dry, we're going to get out our pencil and we're going to draw, as you can see here, Dory. So this is what it's going to look like. When you're fully done drawing it. I know it kind of looks intimidating, or it might look like it's kind of hard to do, but in these next couple minutes I'm going to break it down and show you exactly how you achieve this. It's okay if you mess up while you're doing it. It's in pencil, so don't worry about it. You can just erase it and try again.
Okay, step 1 is going to be draw a little egg shape for Dory's head and a circle for the eye. The second step is going to be draw the second eye and the mouth. Just like this. Step 3, you're going to continue with the eyes and the mouth and add more details. Draw the tail, the mouth, and his eyebrows. Step 4, draw the body and finish her tail. On to step 5. Draw the fins, erase all the lines and clean up any marks you might have had of your drawing. Okay, on to the last couple steps. Step 6 is just continue to add some of her details to the body and her fins. Last step, clean up your drawing, make sure to erase any extra lines, make it look as clean and smooth as possible.
Okay, now that we have Dory completely drawn out, I want to add some details. I'm going to add some bubbles over here and some seaweed and a really important quote. You all can probably guess what it is. It's the one really famous quote that Dory says all throughout the movie, and it is, "Just keep swimming."
Okay, I really like the phrase that Dory says throughout the movie. Dory sings this little phrase to herself over and over again, and it's "just keep swimming." She keeps singing that to herself over and over throughout the movie, anytime she finds herself in trouble. She does this as a little reminder to herself and her friend Marlin that no matter what they go through, they should never give up. And what they were trying to do in the movie is find Nemo. And so she sings this throughout the movie, and it's just a reminder to just keep trying, or in Dory's case, to just keep swimming.
Okay, now we're gonna paint. So, this is gonna be pretty simple. Today, all that we're gonna need to get is the colors of Dory. First, which are blue, yellow, and black, and white. Now, Dory already is like a dark blue color, so you don't need to mix anything to this color blue, so we're just gonna go in and fill in the lines right here, like this.
just gonna let that sit for a couple minutes and move on to our next color. Okay, now we're gonna take our yellow and paint Dory the parts of yellow that he's supposed to be yellow, which is his tail and his fin.
Okay, so we're gonna just very quickly go in and fill out this little part by his fin and then the top. Okay, now we're gonna take black and fill in the remaining parts. Almost done with Dory. Now we're just going to fill in his eyes with white. And I think I'm going to actually do mine purple, but you can do whatever color you want for his tongue. So this is what it should look like about up to this point. Now I'm just going to make some bubbles, which I already made a few, which all you have to do is just take a little dab of white paint and just put it in slightly off center in one of your bubbles. And now I'm going to fill in the lettering and the seaweed. Okay, now that we have our letters already written, let's paint in our seaweed and add some final details.
final details. You can do this with either a black marker, black paint, or a black pen.
Okay, now after you let it dry for a little bit, it is completely done.
Gios. When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim.
Doreen, singing.
Oh, 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 I
Doreen.
love to swim. And
Doreen.
when you... Whoa!